everything in that. And process the feet. Throw the money up. Went from a G-Shock to a paddock. I'm coming up. Think of them nights. All I ate was a honey bun. It was so dark, but I knew that the sun would come. Nobody like me. I'm one-on-one. Your dog keep barking. We might.
Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Drew Holiday was two brothers in the league, and his wife's a three-time world champion midfielder with the U.S. women's soccer team, said, quote, she's literally the athlete and the winner in our family. And Brian, she'll sometimes critique his games, but he said, quote, that means a lot to me. It's real, and she backs it up.
Good man. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton, and it's Holiday in at the point. And for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Portis. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Portis draining the shot. It doesn't matter what the defense did that time.
It's Brown on the wing. No good on the triple. Allen against Brown. Antetokounmpo outside. And he buries his first look.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Tatum. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And pretty amazing to see Bobby Portis and the evolution of his career. A guy who started pretty quietly coming out of college and then just found his niche on a very good team and has exploded over the past couple of years.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. This one for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
And here's Holiday. It's Middleton on the wing. Out to Portis. Puts up a three. Can't get it to drop. And it's Boston the other way. Well, Brent, in some ways, Portis is a reminder to never give up on yourself.
Yeah, a guy going from the second unit to a starting player pretty much deep into his career. That's an impressive feat. That's some stick-to-itiveness and a true credit to how hard he works.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Holiday passes to Middleton. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Allen against Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Allen. Tatum, shot is good.
Well, Tatum knows he doesn't always need to get inside. He has that touch to make the mid-range jumper.
Horford against Antetokounmpo. Horford with some nice D. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 1:35 left to play in the first. Outside Holiday. Portis with a screen on Brown. Holiday drives in. Out to Portis. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by the Celtics. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. Substitution here for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Minute 4 left in the first quarter. Here's Carter. Pass to Ibaka. Will it go? Gallinari pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. White with it. Now Carter defending. Here's Horford. Outside Gallinari. To the wing on the left. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Milwaukee shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Lopez from the arc. Fires in the triple. And it's all knotted up.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Lopez with the steal. Outside Carter. Pass to Connaughton. Ingles from outside. The shot misses. And there's the horn and the end of one. Not a lot of scoring yet in this one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
7.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got Brook Lopez. Pat Connaughton is out there with Javon Carter. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Ibaka in it to 4. Horford finds White. Clock is at 3. From the low block. And he can't get that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Stolen by Ingles. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. The kick out to Ingles. Goes up from the top of the key. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers, and they're capitalizing on it.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Here's Hauser. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Ingles with it. Pass to Carter. Now here's Ibaka. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Connaughton. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Ibaka for 3. Rebound Boston. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Outside Carter, pass to Connaughton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, BA, could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
Middleton outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown. In his career, it's a good-looking shot there.
Pass to Williams. Now Horford. Horford, a screen on Middleton. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. .107 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Tatum from long range. Williams passes to Tatum. To end the drought. Boston, no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this.
The unmistakable feel of the first day Clark of the NBA regular season. Game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Portis in at the 5 down low.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Holiday. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Portis, a screen on Smart. Holiday goes in. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
First free throw is good. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And Portis drains both of them.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities, that they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Smart. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Allen. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Bucks. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
You know, there's really nothing you can do defensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player.
Now here's Smart. Williams sends a screen for Smart. Brown wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Portis throws it down.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Shoots from 12. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Horford. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Now here is Carter. Back to Ingles. Out to the wing. Lopez finds Ibaka. From deep. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. Now the feed to Williams. Over Lopez. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. This one for 3. Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Smart passes to Brown. Over Connaughton, and it's Brown missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Ingles. It doesn't go for him. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Brown against Ingles. Brown kicks to Horford. Now here's Brown. He's tightly guarded. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Brown. Williams passes to Brown. Shoots over Connaughton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Nets. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. It's Giannis with the drive. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he. You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
The Celtics with the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills. At 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Free throw good. Giannis.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Middleton dishes to Holiday. Rebound by the Celtics. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after Jaylen Brown's miss. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. For three, Middleton. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low. Here's Williams. That shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday with it. Out guarded by Smart. Middleton can't get it to go.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. And they're moving it up. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Both teams making substitutions here. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Celtics second.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the Bucks miss again.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Brogdon the pass to Hauser. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 3. And here is Ingles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Carter outside. Right side, Portis. 4 on the clock. And again, the Bucks miss. Boston leading by 3. Griffin with it. Picked up by Portis. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Now here is Carter. Lopez, a screen on White. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Connaughton against Brogdon. Here's Hauser. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 3. Connaughton kicks to Carter. To the middle. They need this one. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
They've taken care of the ball. They're making smart decisions. This is exactly the kind of game they were hoping to play.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be pleased. Great discipline, very unselfish. And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. The Charlotte Hornets will go up against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
On the court for the Bucks, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Portis in at the center. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So it's the Celtics now. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable... inside game that continues to get better.
Allen against Brown. Back to Holiday. Outside, out of the Kumbo. It's good from long range. Giannis has got 7 points.
Nice focused shot that time by Giannis at the arc. He'd love to be even more consistent from out there, but he's making progress in that area.
Tatum finds Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. Good on the shot. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Smart. The dish to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And he can't get the first one. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. A 2-point game. Passes it to Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And that one misses.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And the Bucks with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Pass to Middleton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Floats it up for Horford, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Tatum finds Brown. Over Carter. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Brown.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Now, here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lopez, a screen on Horford. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
And so Boston again turning it over. Griffin's checked in for Williams. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. .104 left in the third quarter. Smart against Carter. Ibaka down low. Out to Carter. Ingles with the screen for Carter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Javon Carter.
Carter hits them both. Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown the pass to Tatum. A fader. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the basket by Ingles.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling out a bit to the paint. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
That will count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not.
The previous play is under review.
Again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect angle, and he wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. That extra little split second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now Allen. On the wing, Giannis. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Smart kicks to Horford. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Horford. Hits it down to Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Brown. Griffin a screen on Allen. Down low. And stolen by Portis. Giannis inside. Guarded by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Griffin leading the charge. Tatum on the wing. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Allen outside. Middleton for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Brown outside. To the middle. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Blake Griffin.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum with it. Picked up by Portis. Middleton against Tatum. Over Middleton. Horford trying to free himself up. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, and that'll give him a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Smart misses. Bucks leading by 7. Allen finds Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Over Tatum. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Horford. And they recover it. Tries again. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Fades back. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Griffin, a screen on Giannis. From deep three-point range, and it's Brown missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton.
Then after we hit the club, baby, I might. And that's all. Every should have a picture of on their walls. Polo, don't go be the click, yeah, this for my dog. Yeah, hustlers, busters. Wait a minute.
All the haters wanna tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy. All the haters wanna tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Hit the block on some new $10,000 wheels. Kinda explain how I feel. Touch a gator on the rear. Got peanut butter, ice cream, Peter Pan seats. Just got a fresh cut. Now we looking for the take a. I'ma show you how to ball. So what they wanna do? Hating on the play, cause my legs skate 22. When I pull up, I'ma park right at the front. I'ma go, I'm a real. I ain't playing like a. Just bought a new leg and put the flames on that bitch, boy. All them haters wanna tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy. All them haters wanna tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Yeah, you go again. You would've known your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. You're so much. I don't really want to talk about it.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Heat, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, there's the Nets, neck and neck at the top. They're tied in first place.
I think for the Heat, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Right.
They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only...
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the side.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single wide trailer.
Great story, Allie. Thanks. For some of these players, this opening night will be their first. What's your advice for guys making their NBA debuts, Smitty?
Well, B.A., first of all, enjoy it. Really, tonight is going to go by fast. You have to slow down your mind because it's going to be racing.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Patrick Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Warren in at the 3.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, an all-star, Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And he drops the first. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Mills. Pass to Warren.
And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in a power forward. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by KD.
And so it begins a brand new season, Richard. What are some of your headlines?
I think we're going to see less small ball. I think we're getting back to a little bit more of a physical game. We're kind of seeing the reemergence of the dominant big man, not just the big man, the dominant big man, and I expect that to continue.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo, Caleb Martin out there with Butler. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at center. 4 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. For 3, Durant. And the shot goes.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
And here's Lowry. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn. Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Butler passes to Adebayo. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Irving. Pass to Claxton. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Butler against Mills. Puts it up from 15. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The mid-range isn't Butler's go-to, but he does have the needed accuracy to hit from there.
Inside, here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Oladipo against Irving. Adebayo, a screen on Irving. Irving against Oladipo. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their last encounter in Miami.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got his second basket on the night.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Dedmon comes in for Martin. Strus, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Lowry. Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles on a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my tops.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Outside Durant. Irving for three. And Hero grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Butler. And here's Strus. Let's go with a three. And again, the Heat missing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving, the pass to Durant. And they take the lead. Durant's got 9.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day.
Yurtseven, a screen on Simmons. Fires it. Tries again. And Yurtseven gets it to go.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And that one's good. Simmons.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up. for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Oladipo on the take. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Pass to Warren. Outside Simmons. Here's Claxton. Adebayo with a steal. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Simmons. Second chance effort. On the wing, Irving. 5 to shoot. Connects from downtown. And the Nets lead by 1.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Strus. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Irving for three. And the net's another three.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Miami calls timeout. Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Evans checked in for Adebayo. Dedmon comes in for Martin. Butler's checked in for Strus. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Oladipo. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Watanabe. Outside Mills. Back to Watanabe. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
That one misses.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Watanabe, defended by Dedmon. Here's Sharp, the kick out. Curry. O'Neal on the wing. Another shot. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Mills, the pass to Curry. Nice move. And the shot's good. Curry's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Dedmon a screen. Here's Lowry. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Lowry. Miami trailing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Curry against Hero. From deep. Again, the Heat misses. He shoots. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll...
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Nets. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
A chance to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Kyle Lowry's injury. Allie, any news?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. They're trying a variety of treatments, including massage, to reduce some pretty painful back spasms. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Yuta Watanabe out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Mills in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
RJ, not too many teams are more willing to make bold front office moves than the Nets.
And we've seen it for a while. You had the Durant acquisition, Ben Simmons trade. Brooklyn is never afraid to go all in to make a run for a championship.
Sharp. Right side Curry. It's picked off. Martin with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Durant comes in for Watanabe. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Irving is subbed in for Curry. Durant against Martin. Irving for three. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 10.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
To the paint. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Durant, the pass to Irving. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. 5th, the Heat.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
The Nets with the lead. Now here's Mills. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
Left side Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Warren against Butler. Down low. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Irving against Butler. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Back to Durant. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Out to Oladipo. Knocks down the triple. Oladipo's got 8 points.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Mills, the pass to Durant. 1:02 left in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Mills. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Dedmon comes in for Martin. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Lowry. Here's Durant to stop the run. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Yurtseven a screen to the paint. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Yurtseven's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
For three, Durant. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to Hero. Takes the three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Simmons, the pass to Durant. The kick out to Simmons. Back to Durant. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And let's take a look at Miami. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. No good with the elbow jumper.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hero outside.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Durant finds Simmons. Back to Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Irving. Here's Hero. Adebayo, no good. Adebayo with a steal. Good on the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Durant. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Pulls up. Irving, no good.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. Martin outside. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
First personal foul. Team second.
First one falls for him.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Outside Butler. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. Outside Irving. There's the triple. And the Nets miss again.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And there's Hero on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Durant against Martin. Pass to Irving. shoots over Hero. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Miami calls timeout. They're on top by 7. A minute and a half left in the game. Victor Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
As always, Allie, we thank you. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Outside Durant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
KD at the line. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Durant.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Heat lead by 9.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by